Meanwhile, the 2025 FIVB Men's World Championship has been nothing short of historic check, from record-breaking records to milestone victories.
But this isn't just a one-time thing.
Yeah, that's right.
With the Philippines set to host the FIVB Women's World Championship in 2029. And joining us tonight is Philippine National Volleyball Federation and Asian Volleyball Confederation President Mr. Tats Suzara. Thank you for joining us. We know you went straight here from the Senate.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, sir. All right, let's get right to it because we
may
know...
sasabihin.
Ready na. Let's go.
Thank you, Andre and Cheska. So today we had a good day at the Senate. The Senate honored the Alas Men's Pilipinas team with the resolution 27, and I think it's a very good day for the Alas Men's team today.
So congratulations. Actually, if we can multiply congratulations sa Senate, congratulations sa success ng FIVB. Sampa.
The historic win over Egypt.
Yun. As women's.
The attendance also, the historic attendance. Like, ang dami, so many incredible milestones. But yeah, 17 days. But I mean, outside of the 17 days, this was more than just 17 days for you. But in those 17 days of world-class volleyball, you know, what was your reaction and I guess your assessment as to how, you know, the Philippines hosted its first ever FIVB Men's World Championship?
It's really a not so easy journey since March 2024, when we were awarded to host this World Championship. In the past, the World Championship was every 4 years, but the FIVB changed the cycle to every 2 years since a lot of countries, federations wants to host the World Championship. So normally, 16 months, it's not so easy to prepare for a World Championship with 32 teams. The World Championships before in 2020 was only 24 teams, and it has been increased to another 8 teams, so it becomes now 32. And of course, the support of the government, thanks to President Marcos and First Lady, and to Vinnie Marcos as our chair, to support this event, and all the members of the local organizing committee. Of course, our board also are there. Senator Alan Cayetano, Senator Pia Cayetano, Boss MVP is there,
of course,
and Bambo Tolentino, and of course PSC Chair Pato was really very instrumental in pushing all the support from the different government sectors.
So kaya successful because everybody aligned, and you mentioned all those kumbaga passionate people about sports. Alam naman natin Boss MVP, kumbaga #1 supporter Philippine sports yan. Tapos nabanggit mo na nga sina Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, Senator Pia Cayetano, of course PSC Chairman Pato Gregorio, di ba? Inopen nga sa public yung ultra, di ba? Yung track and everything sa Rizal. So nakita natin, partner, yung dun sa historic crowds. Ang daming nanonood, passionate fans. Kahit hindi Alas Pilipinas yung naglalaro, Japan, USA, lalo na yung mga teams na yun, di ba? And especially in the finals, attending the venue sa Mall of Asia Arena. How would you describe ito though? Dahil you've seen a lot, you've been through a lot, kahit ng PSL days pa. Ang dami mo nang nakita, pero this particular hosting of the Philippines ng men's volleyball FIVB World Championship, ano yung magiging impact nito sa atin, not only ngayon, but eventually in the future for volleyball in the Philippines?
We have been used to the popularity of women's volleyball. And most Filipinos were always expecting that men's volleyball will not be popular, you know, and the level is not as high as the women. Now, after this World Championship success, it shows that men's volleyball can be world class. You know, for us placing 19th place out of 32 countries, and we are just after Iran in the Asian number of teams, rankings with Japan, China, Korea below us. You know, so it's historic. And the historic number of spectators in the finals, 16,429. So it's for the records in the 21st century. So it's really a milestone for all of us, everything historic. And even during the closing ceremony. It's the first time that the Alas Pilipinas was part of the awarding ceremony. Normally, awarding ceremony is normally just the winners, the top three. But here's podium finish. This is like a mini Olympic Games type of closing ceremony, and it was really very emotional. And there was also Ben and Ben who played a very good song for the winners. So it's really, everything is first. And I'd like to thank FIVB, President Tats Suzara, for giving us a score of 10 out of 10.
I'm sure tuwan-tuwa ang FIVB.
Yeah, he's been saying this in different occasions, and I think one of the biggest success of this is our fans, the volleyball fans. They have been with us since day one. Although challenging that we were used to VNL for 6 days for the last 3 years, but this one is 17 days on how to balance Araneta and Mo all together. And there are matches that are new to Filipinos. You have their Chile, Colombia, Tunisia, so all this type of thing. So we were able to, to pass the flying colors. Not only flying colors, but they say we nailed it in the highest level. So the next host will be Poland. Of course, as they say, how can you compete with the hosting the Philippines, which is a very high level. We set the bar really high.
But you've also mentioned a 7-year volleyball development plan before for the country. So ano yung mga specific areas that the FIVB and the AVC, what will they focus on when it comes to supporting the Philippines?
Yes, you're correct, Cheska. The announcement of the hosting of the 2029 Women's World Championship is just one slice of the pie of the 7 years development program. The 7 years development program with FIVB involves empowering the support of our national teams, the women's team, men's team, and our beach volleyball team. Hosting of the VNL, we've been hosting the last 3 years, and we will host for another 4 years. And this will be VNL Women starting next year. And then hosting of the World Beach Pro Tour, which we usually do in Valley for the last 3 years. So this is another part of the 7 years program. So it's all part of this 7 years development plan with FIVB, hosting the Women's World Championship 29, support of the national teams, men, women, in indoor and then beach, and the Beach Pro Tour hosting also.
Partner, with the recent announcement that the Philippines will also host, dito excited yung fans. Kasi nabanggit mo nga, lagi ang mga Filipinos, like ako, I was telling Cheska, I used to go with my dad sa Ultra, Grand Prix, early 2000s yan. Leila Barros, Richa Cacciatore.
That's the last time
Italy.
he played,
So ngayon, we will be hosting the 2029 Women's World Championship. We still have 4 years to prepare. What can the fans expect as early as now, initially, and the scale of that event? Kasi, kumbaga, naset mo na nga yung bar. As you said, I will quote you. Diba? You have set the bar high with the hosting of the men's volleyball. Eto, women's. Pare, so, like, paint us a picture, lalo na sa mga volleyball fans. Patakamin na natin, pa-excite na natin sila.
Well, we have 4 years to prepare. Not like the men's that is only about 2 years or 16 months. So, we have a lot of program for the next 4 years. Of course, after the Los Angeles Olympics in 2028. But starting next year, we have already made plans on our women's team to what I say, to raise the level. I know we are also top in Asia already, but we need to have more foreign camps, foreign competitions. And that's what makes the Alas men successful. They have been away for a long time. They've been training abroad, training in Europe, and it has helped them really increase their level of play. So with the women's, we have 4 years to go. And, catching up with the 2027 World Championships will be in USA and Canada for the women, and then the men will be in Poland, And in 2029, men will be in Qatar, and the women will be in the Philippines. So there's a long way to go, a lot of planning, and to strengthen also talent identification, getting more taller players, for a team, and more exposure. I think this is what Boss MVP has been telling me, that if you expose, I want your team, the men's team, not to stay in the Philippines, but stay abroad and come back 1 month before the game. I think we have to do that also with the women. So I think all the fans are very excited when it was announced by Fabio Acevedo of FIVB and Leila Barros during before the finals game last Sunday.
We wish we had more time. Diba? We always.
But thank you so much for joining us. And again, congratulations.
Yes, with everything.
Sir Tats. That was...
Have a safe flight, ha?
Thank you, thank you.
Dropping by the show.
Thank you for joining us tonight, PNVF and ABC President, Mr. Tats Suzara.
Asian Games, chef de mission din.
Yes.